Hello everyone. If you are watching for the first time, we say thank you for choosing us. Otherwise, thank you for joining us again. In this video, we are going to talk about inequality between signed numbers, meaning we are talking about positive and negative numbers. We use symbols like different from, less than, greater than to represent inequalities. We are going to focus on less than and greater than in this video. Some people get confused. They don't remember what symbol goes for greater and what symbol goes for less. We will later in this video talk about how to remind yourself about that. But for now, the first one is less than and the second one is greater than. First of all, let's agree that any positive number is greater than any negative number, right? So if I have -3 and 5, the symbol that I will be putting in between them is less than. We start reading from the left to the right, and we say -3 is less than 5. What about 6 and -8? We start reading from left to right. So 6 is greater than -8 because 6 is a positive number and -8 is a negative number. Now, how do we compare positive numbers? Let's say 3 and 5. Let's use our number line. As we move to the right, numbers increase. So 0 is less than 1, 1 is less than 2, 2 is less than 3, so on. Otherwise, we can say 3 is greater than 2, 2 is greater than 1, 1 is greater than 0. Now knowing that, we can confirm that 3 is less than 5 because on the number line, 3 comes first and then 5 comes next. We are moving to the right. So what about 8 and 2? Okay, we're still using our number line, right? And we see if I put A right here, 8 is in front of 2. So moving to the right, we first find 2 and then 8 is in front of it. So 8 is greater than 2. So what about negative numbers then? Same thing, as we move from left to right, numbers still increasing. So -5 is less than -4, -4 is less than -3, -3 is less than -2, -2 is less than -1, right? And so on. Otherwise, we can say that -4 is greater than -5, -3 is greater than -4, -2 is greater than -3, and -1 is greater than -2. Also, let's note that any number here in between -5 and -4 is less than any number in between -4 and -3. Same thing for the rest. So if I say negative square root of 5 and negative square root of 2, right? The sign in between them will be less than sign. And if I move to positive number and I say square root of 5, square root of 2, if I compare them, I'll see that square root of 5 is greater than square root of 2. So now, what is the position of 0 talking about inequalities? After 0, we have positive numbers 1, 2, 3, and so on. And before 0, we have negative numbers. Alright? I'm pretty sure that whenever you have a bank account, you will always be happy to have an amount greater than 0. So any positive number is greater than 0. Otherwise, 0 is less than any positive number. If I have any positive number and I have 0, any number here, positive, will be greater than 0. If I still have positive number here and I have 0 here, 0 will be less than any positive number. Let's go back to our bank accounts. Whenever your account is a negative number, that means you owe money. And even if we don't have money, we prefer not owing. So 0 is greater than any negative number, or any negative number is less than 0. So in summary, whenever we have our numbers, we move from left to right, numbers increase. And whenever we move from right to left, numbers decrease. All right. Now, let's talk about the way of remembering the meaning of the symbol. First, if you don't remember what symbol is greater than or what symbol is less than, just write them down. I have this one, I don't know what is it. I have this one, I don't know what is it. What you do next is to put a cross this, the lower leg, and you will realize that one will look like 4 and the other one will look like 7. The one looking like 4 is the smaller and is the less than. The one looking like 7 is the greater than. Interesting, right? Good. Now solve this inequality using symbols less than or greater than. First, 4 and negative 20. What symbol will you put in between them? 12 square root of 2. What will you put between them? Negative 2, negative 18. What are you putting in between them? Negative 100 and 0. What are you putting in between them? And finally, negative 19 and negative 1. What are you putting in between them? Put your answer in the comment section. And before I see you for the next topic, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, activate the notification bell, and I see you.